Hello everyone and welcome to Wilson Waffling Live episode 44 Droopy Draws, recorded Sunday the 24th of May. New format on its way. Run titles.
Wilson Waffling.
Hello, and welcome to Wilson Waffling Live. And this is episode number 44. Number 44, can you imagine it? 44 episodes of this. And we're heading for that 50. We're actually heading for that 50 as we speak. Another episode along the line going up to that 50. Now, to make this episode is slightly special because we're going to do a bit of a turnaround, a bit of a change of direction, and hopefully suggest how this might be going forward in the future. And to start off with, if you are joining me at the moment, then you'll probably be joining me on one or two platforms. You can either join me on wilsonwaffling.co.uk, which is my website, which is this website here. This is the website that you could be joining me on. And if you, I'll just zoom in for you, if you go up here to Waffling Videos and then go to Wilson Waffling Live there, you will see that the stream appears here. And you can also join in the chat, and the chat is just to one side there. You click and it'll ask you to enter in your email, and then you can just join in me there. And the chat is always up on my screen in any case, so I can see the chat. Here's the chat at the present moment in time. It just has multiple versions of me in at the moment, so because I'm logged on a few computers, but by all means come along and join in the chat if you wish. Of course, the other place that you can join me tonight is for the first time I'm actually broadcasting this simultaneously on oh, hang on, nearly there. Yeah, simultaneously on Twitch. And if you are watching me, or if you follow my Twitch channel, then you can actually log in here, and you can actually watch me on Twitch for this week's live show, and just to see how it goes. So hopefully my computer is buzzing away here, because I'm actually streaming to two locations at the same time, so I don't know what the quality is going to be like at the end of this, but the PC's whirling away, and I've got my other computers doing the things like the chat and things like that. So I do apologize if I spend my time going this way and this way. So if you're new to this, then by all means you can follow me on Twitter. This is my Twitter handle, iWilsonYSJ. And this live show has had various different formats, and some of the formats just tend to be me talking about my webpage, or then it moved a bit to just talking about various topics, and then it was discussing articles on the internet. And last week I thought I would set up some polls to sort of like get some ideas from you guys to sort of like decide what you wanted me to talk about and how you wanted me to talk about it, so to speak, and to sort of like bring in some interaction. And last week I set up a poll, and I thought, because I'm a university lecturer and I teach primary education, I thought that I would set up a poll to do with characteristics of being a great teacher. And I set it up on the forums on my webpage, and then I tweeted it throughout the week and trying to get people to be engaged and sort of write about it, and write what they thought would be the best teacher, the greatest things about a teacher. So here we are. I'm going to zip across now. This is Poll Daddy, and this is the poll here. What makes a great teacher? So this is the poll, and you can probably see up here that I had one response, and I thought, no, I can do this, even though just one person responded. I can actually do this, and I can actually respond and talk around that. So with a huge amount of keenness, I went into it, and I don't know if you can see down here, but there was one response, and the one response was that the person skipped the question, and that was it. So finished. So it's just sort of like one person stayed there for 8 seconds and left. So I could talk to you what I think are the characteristics of a great teacher, but I thought, no, let's think about something else. So I thought, right, let's think about something else altogether. And I thought, right, one of the things I need to do is sort of like readdress the show and try to make it more live rather than recorded. And then the things like I've done in the past about articles and things like that, I'm going to move to a recorded show, that rather than a live show, it'd be recorded, and I'll post those up as usual. So this is more of a live interactive show. And rather than just doing it this week and then forgetting about it, or doing it this week and trying to get that interaction, I thought today I'll just talk about the things I'm going to do. So these are the things that I've got set up. Ready. So first things first, I posted a while back a survey, and in that survey I asked people, would you like my mum to appear on Wilson Waffling Live? And this got, now remember, the greatest teacher, that got four views, and well, this one, so I got 1 view. I spoilt it now. This one did miles better because it got 4. It got 4 views. 4 views. And all 4 of them, that's probably sums up my complete audience. My 4 people said they would like to see my mum on Wilson Waffling Live. So I thought, right, she's going to be on the live show. And I thought, what better than to introduce a what shall we a segment called this. We're going to have a new segment called Those Were the Days, and I'll put some sound tracks together for this eventually, and it's going to be almost like those were the days. And what I'm going to do is try to get my mum to, I'll either record her or bring her in or Skype her in, and we're going to have a chat with her and pose her questions like, do you remember lollipops, mum? And I hope she just goes, those were the days when chips were 2 penny a packet, or something like that. And so we're going to have a new feature called Those Were the Days. So if you would like to hear my mum talking about anything about Those Were the Days, then by all means let me know, and we can tune her in. We can put her on. Now then, that's one of the ideas I had. Now one of the other ideas I've had that I'm going to pop on is an idea called this. Is called What's Yours? And the idea of this is that I'm going to pick say something like a favorite color or something that I really like, and almost like, that's mine, so what is yours? And sort of like get you to either tweet or participate or say in chat something, that's mine, what is yours? Okay, so it could be anything. It won't be as boring as colors or something like that, but it might be something exciting as such as dinosaurs, or favorite something, or superpowers, or favorite books, or anything like that. So that's going to be a new segment called This Is Mine, What's Yours? Now then, as well as that, I've got some other ideas. I haven't formed the pictures yet, but I'm going to have a joke of the week. I'm going to have a segment when I'm going to tell a joke, and probably starting with elephant joke, because if you remember, I'm quite keen on those, so we're going to have that. We're going to keep the ask and answer section, And if you remember, we have already in the live shows, we have this. And let's see if I can cue it up on the fly. So at the moment we have this. Oops. That didn't seem to work that well. What was wrong with that? I don't know what was wrong with that. But that's the Ask Waffling Wilson bit. And why was that? Oh, I know why. I had the wrong thing queued up. I think this is work.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Ask Waffling Wilson.
Please note, the new number is...
Ask Waffling Wilson.
Hello?
Hello. And yes, that segment of the show is going to remain. And remember, this is the actual address that you can go to and you can ask me questions. And rather than asking me questions about me, you can ask me questions about other things as well. Remember, I work at university, so if there's anything that you'd like to know about university or anything that you would like to know about any of the games I play or anything like that. But the world is your oyster. It doesn't have to be, when did you first do this? It could be any questions at all. One of the best ones I enjoyed answering was something like, do you think there's life on other planets? And things like that. So what I am going to do, that on my little app here, if I get no questions at all, then the app quite cleverly does a question of the day. Just there, you probably can't see it. So, and what I will do is that I'll answer that if there's no questions. But please get involved, people, and send me a question. And the question for today, just out of interest, was: would you follow the White Rabbit? Yes. Would you not? Oh yeah, I did. Well, actually, hang on a minute. It depends where it went. If it went down a hole, I'm quite claustrophobic, so I don't think I'll actually go down there after it. But maybe if it's just running across an open field, oh, hay fever. I think I would like to think that I'm brave enough to follow the White Rabbit, but in the end, I'll probably just watch it run away. So, but anyway, that was the question of the day. It says there's that. So we've got. This is mine, what's yours? Those were the days. Joke of the week. And we're going to have a bit of an educational bit and an ask and answer bit. And the educational bit that we're going to have will probably be something to do with the web page and what I've been waffling about. But by all means, you can, if you don't want to see that bit. This week I was talking, a bit of a laggy, talking about capturing images. But of course, if you didn't want to listen to that, you could just quickly go off and make yourself a cup of tea at that point. Okay, so the other thing that I'm going to try out, I'm going to actually try it now. So if anybody's around, then feel free to post in either one of the chats, or if you're not on the chat or you would like to tweet me, then by all means give it a tweet. And remember, if you want to tweet me, just at like this, pop it in like that, and just like this, and it'll appear on my Twitter feed. So the thing that I thought I'd do is that I'm going to have a go, and we'll just get this set up ready, and I might have to do a bit of turning, because I thought it'd be really good to have a go at something like Pictionary. You know, Pictionary live on the show. So what I've got is that I've got my iPad here already, and I'm just going to sort out, let me just, have to be careful now, because otherwise I draw on it. Here we go. So here is my iPad. Here is my iPad. There it is. And what we're going to do is that I'm going to find the word, and I'm going to try to draw the picture for you. Okay, so I'm going to try to draw the picture for you, and you have to try to guess what the word is. Right, so here we go. I know what the word is. So the idea of this is that you can either tweet me now, or you can pop it in chat if you find out what the answer is. So here it is. I'm going to draw. I'm all ready. So hopefully you'll be able to see this. Let's just go. Oh, is that the whole iPad there? There you go. You can see it all. So here we are. So I need to get some music eventually, but here we go. So here's the iPad. See if you can guess what this is. So I'm going to draw it in blue. Here we go. So hopefully you can see this. Bear with me. I'm not a very good drawer. Not a very good drawer. Bear with me. Right. And the thing that you're looking at on it, it's that. All that. Anybody got an idea? Anybody got an idea of what it could be? Okay, if you sat at home just shouting it out, then that's not very helpful. It's not very helpful if you just sat at home shouting it out. So do you have an idea? Let's just check me chat. Do you have any idea what that might have been? Let's just. There's no one in chat as ever. So look, chat is dead. Chat is dead. So let's go back. Let me do a slightly different one. Let me rub that out. Can you guess what? Let me do another one. So this is another one. Let's do this. There we go. I'm going to put a bit of that on. Yeah. It's not a very good picture because I'm not very good at drawing. Any ideas? Any ideas what it could be? Okay, so at this point, you would be able to either put it in the chat, or just let me know, and you can tell me what you think it is, and then I would tell you the answer. So I'm just going to wait. I'll probably call it up at the end of the show. So just so you remember, here's the picture again. This is what we're looking for. What are those there? What word am I thinking of there? Okay, so I thought I might do something like that, a little game to play like that. I'm also, of course, I'm going to take you on a voyage round Minecraft every now and again. But again, if you're not keen on that bit, then you can always stop and just leave at that point. And finally, I am going to Snapchat every now and again. So this is, I have a Snapchat called Waffling Wilson. So here's my Snapchat. So what you need to do, let's just take a picture of that and go chink. Broadcasting live. Hang on, I tell you what I'll do. I'll Snapchat the picture out. I'll Snapchat the picture out and see whether or not anybody can guess. Here we go. Guess the word. Here we go. So I'll add it to my story. There you go. So that's added. So we've got the word out there. So So this has been a bit of a slightly different show today, but hopefully I'm going to bring it all together next week and get all the interaction in there. So I'm going to tweet throughout the week, so you can sort of like get involved if you wish, and please come along and have a chat, or just post up your answers, or just get involved. This is episode 44. I want to try to keep going until 100, but I actually rely on you guys now, and I've actually sort of like opened it out for more people to watch. I mean, it's broadcast over Twitter, Ustream and Twitch now, so by all means come along, and even if I get 1 or 2 people, it would be fantastic to get you involved in the show and to have a chat with you. So just so you know, I'll tell you the word that I was going to do last for that that picture next week. So if you want to have a guess, then by all means have a guess throughout the week. Hopefully this will be a turning point and we can move on from this, or I can move on from this and see how this goes, see whether or not I can get some involvement, some interaction for this live show, and then if not, then I'll reconsider and plough on, because as Jim Chapman says, I'm dreaming big. I am dreaming big. So Jim, if you're listening, and there is no reason on this earth why you would be listening, but if you are listening, then I'm dreaming big. So pop into my chat sometime, and that would be fantastic. It'd be really good. Okay, that's about it. It's a bit of a shorter show today, so if you've been listening or you're listening to this on YouTube, then come next week and try to get involved and come along and have a chat. I'll probably stream for about an hour next week, so come along and we'll see how it goes. So I've got some new music nearly done as well, but apart from that, remember you can follow me on Twitter at iWilsonYSJ there, and by all means you can also follow me on my Ustream channel or on my Twitch channel. So come along and join in the fun. So sorry it's been a bit of a strange show this week, but hopefully you've enjoyed it just the same, and I look forward to interacting with you all next time. Looking forward to seeing you and having a chat with you. Happy bank holiday, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.